Because when I was in IIT, so exactly the nightlife of campus is amazing. People like the actual nightlife in IIT starts at like 12 a.m. That's when people
Mm.
get out, because before that, like, we are busy in classes and labs and everything, file
Mm.
work and all those things. So like after that, like I never got more than 6 hours of sleep in IIT, and that was the situation of other students as well. I
Natural.
don't know how did. Right. So
Yeah.
how was your day?
Day was quite good. Same as every day. I worked like I'm working. I started working remotely, so I'm working, and apart from that, I practiced with a person, and yeah. But I think my work is in English, so in my work I have to talk to people in English. So yeah, I'm grateful about that. And apart from that, I made two thumbnails for my some of my clients. Actually, I am also working as a YouTube thumbnail designer, so I design thumbnails. Yeah.
You do? Well, that's great. Actually, I love your thumbnails, by the way. How did you learn that? Did you learn it
Yeah,
from somewhere?
no, by myself. Actually, it's been long time, and since I'm making content, so I've learned it everything by my own. Back then, when I used to make on Canva, and nowadays I'm using Adobe Premiere. Oh, sorry, Photoshop. So Photoshop is what like.
Okay. Well, I don't know how to do thumbnails. Actually, I do just whatever. And sometimes they are
Mm,
good.
that's
They are accidentally good, and sometimes they are so bad that I have to like rethink things. And well, about thumbnails, sometimes I'll just do it in 5 minutes, and they can be so good. Like, just randomly clicking on templates and just
it.
posting whatever.
Yeah.
And sometimes I will spend like
Sometimes.
2 hours on a single thumbnail,
Mm.
like not even spending so much time on a YouTube video, and it's not good. Actually,
Yeah,
yes.
even it takes like I'm also making for an hour. Like it takes an hour
Right.
easily.
And thumbnail is like, it seems like the easiest part to do, like instead of having a session and everything. But it takes so much time. I have back pain because of
Mm.
making thumbnails. Yeah, well, you must be earning good money because of thumbnails. Because, well, when one person starts to, make thumbnails themselves, that's when they realize it's so much work.
Hmm. But I think, what I think about it, like if you have money to invest, that time you should hire, because
Right.
that would be more good. Like even I think like in future, definitely I'm going to hire. If like my motive is just to be a creator, or like to be great content creator. So all the creators, they are having their own other editors to save their money, I mean, sorry, time and all.
Right.
So yeah, if you
Well,
can,
yeah.
like, that's definitely you should go for it. It's not that much, but otherwise, like, yeah, prefer like you should be like like prefer it to make by your own if you can. Otherwise, if you are feeling frustrated every time when you make a thumbnails and you are just like, I can't do this and all. And if you have money that time, you should go for that. So save your time and efforts or energy. Otherwise, you can learn. I have learned everything by YouTube.
Hmm.
So I know every skill almost.
Yeah, what I personally feel is like when you are under 30, I think you should be doing these things on your own if you have time, that is. Because
Mm.
we are youngsters, we are aware with the technology. And so making a thumbnail, yes, it can be a lot of work, but it's still something that you can do yourself. Yeah,
It's all about like if you put effort, that time you can easily learn everything. But what I said, like if you don't want to waste your time on a particular thing that you don't want to do in your future, that time you
right.
should you should go if you have money.
Yeah,
Otherwise, you
for sure.
can put efforts. Definitely, you will get something.
Yep. Yeah, because when you get like bigger on YouTube, when you grow more, I think you have more responsibility, you have more people to talk to, you have other things. Some people take sessions as well, so it's a lot of work. And at that time, I think you start earning money as well. So definitely you can invest some money in hiring somebody to do some simple stuff for you. But Okay, thumbnail you can make somebody do, but I think videos, personally, I think everybody should edit on their own, because you're the person who knows your videos the best, the parts that you want to be highlighted, you want to get highlighted. So that's the reason why, like, for video editing you should do on your own,
Mhm.
although it can be a lot of work, right? You have to go through the
Yeah.
entire video and then cut out the clips that you don't want and just highlight the clips that you want, so that's also a lot of work. But still, I would say that's something that you should do on your own for sure.
Yeah, otherwise you can avoid taking stress and just hire a editor. So that would be more great. But it depends, money. We have to invest money.
Right.
It's a, if you are taking YouTube as a business, I've seen a lot of people, they don't know all the editing stuff, but they are doing good in with their storytelling and making content. So they are doing it, like they are doing great.
So okay,
We
remote
do.
work, right? You're doing remote job now. So is it better for you because you don't have to go outside and you can just do things sitting at home? Or is it frustrating? Like, what do you feel?
The thing is, like, it's good if I'm seeing it as a YouTube creator and all. So that time, like, I have no, like, burnt out and all these kind of stuff. So I'm feel like, by my, like, with my with my body and physical things. So I'm feeling good while doing this. Back then I used to do job on site. That time that was so frustrating for me, and so exhausted. I felt exhausted at that time, but now, like, I can easily do it. But the thing is, like, some of the time I miss my colleagues and also all the office culture. So that's the thing that's really hard to do. So we have to be disciplined all by our own self, alone. So all the things.
Yeah, I think remote jobs has their own pros and cons. For example,
Mm,
like pros you mentioned, flexibility of time. You can do things according to your
mm.
way, sitting in your own room, sitting in your own comfort. But the thing is, like, you get isolated from the world, from your friends, and it can make you go crazy. Not even kidding. If you stay in your room the whole day, like at the end of the day you will feel like I want to go outside. And even like me as an introvert person, I feel the same way, like I want to go out.
Yeah, every Sunday I'm waiting for Sunday, so I'm going on
Okay,
Sunday.
so
Yeah,
on Sunday
but
you
it's
meet
good.
with friends.
Yeah, I meet my friends and go outside.
Oh, that's good.
But nowadays I'm just trying to just improve my skills. First my English, and after that my all the graphics and all. So I'm better at it. So that's why I'm in future definitely I like I'm thinking about it to make money as a YouTube thumbnail designer and all. So yeah, but I'm not chasing it. So let's see what happens. Because I love making all the graphics. Even I'm making some social media post for my company as well. As recently my boss told me, Rahul, you, if you know, you can you know thank, like, how can I
Okay,
say,
so you're getting
you
into
can,
digital
yeah.
marketing in a way. Digital marketing, are you aware of the term?
Yeah, I know what is digital marketing and all, but I don't know Meta and I mean ads वगैरह, like I'm not doing it. But yeah, for social media, like marketing, like making post and all the things, like how social media works. So I know quite.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what digital marketing is in a way.
Hmm.
I feel like,
I
you know
think
what,
it's
I
great.
feel like uh, how much, like, whatever amount we have talked, what I think about you is, I think you're a gatekeeper. Do you know what gatekeeping means? Gatekeeping means,
Yeah.
okay, so what it means is, like, you're doing something, not telling anybody, but you're doing a lot of things. And you don't want to tell those things until you achieve it, because you don't want those things to get ruined. I don't know, I get that feeling from
You
you.
can say, like, I'm not sharing a lot of things, like, yeah. Even I know website designing and all things, so everything like by my own. But I'm not even, sometimes I think like I should share my all things. Even a lot of people don't know about it, like I'm making thumbnails and all.
Hmm.
But the thing is, I'm not perfect at it. So now, so let's see, just learn.
Why?
more.
You'll get better. It's like all the teamwork. It's just one person doing the whole thing. So you're doing your, video editing and thumbnails, and now you're also doing it for other people. You're also doing digital marketing, and apparently you're doing some other things also I don't know about.
The
Because
thing is,
because no,
I
no, because last time I asked you like what's the work that you do exactly, and you were like, "Oh, well, I don't want to share it and stuff like that."
that time I think I told you about my job,
Yeah, that was
isn't
about
it?
the job. Yeah.
I think I just started that time, and like I was thinking like no, but even I'm not sharing even now like my company's name and also, so let's see, because I'm newbie, so let's see.
Yeah, nobody was asking about your company's name. I was just asking about your
Hmm.
job profile at that time also, I remember. Like what exactly do you
Yeah,
do?
but I
Because
changed
your
my.
your work just seemed very interesting to me, like you mentioned talking to native speakers and everything. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah, not every native speakers, but some of there are like majorly like they are from India, but they are working with US based clients, and some of them are living in India, but working for like what I said, like the same thing, like they are working with other international clients. So yeah, that's the thing. So I have to talk to them, and they assist hiring candidates for our company to work, so that they can work with our US based clients, like my company's US based clients.
Hmm.
So that's the
Okay,
thing.
so you've been running a YouTube channel for how long? 4 years? 5 years?
No, like yeah, I would say, but in English, like I just started in last year in July. But
Okay.
before then, back then, like I used to make videos, content in Hindi.
Okay, so is there something that you learned from your channel? Because I learned something yesterday and I'll share that with you.
Everything. Like what do you want to ask? Like what did I learn from my
Yeah,
YouTube?
it can be anything. Actually, I think in your case, it can be video editing and thumbnails and a lot of other things, right?
So that's the thing. So what's your bedtime when you hit the sick?
2 a.m.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
like 30 to
yeah.
7.
I
So
kind
it
of understand why you said that. Maybe I developed a habit because when I was in IIT, so exactly the nightlife of campus is amazing. People like the actual nightlife in IIT starts at like 12 a.m. That's when people
happens.
get out because before that, like we are busy in classes and labs and everything, file work and all those things. So like after that, like I never got more than 6 hours of sleep in IIT, and that was the situation of other students as well. I don't know how did they survive because personally I need an 8 hour sleep at least, like 8 hour sleep I get every day. So yeah, that's why I don't know, but that's what they did, like hanging out until like 2 a.m 3 a.m, sometimes even until 4 a.m people used to hang out. So
Let's talk
that's,
about
I
one
think,
last
last topic
topic.
and then we can wrap up the session. So I was thinking about AI. Do you know AI, artificial intelligence?
Yeah, I'm using AI. AI is every like great. What
Okay,
do you think about it?
so let's have a small debate on this topic, artificial intelligence. So before we start, like pros and cons, like the goods and the bads of using an AI, right?
Hmm.
So you're taking AI side, so I will speak against it so that it can be an interesting topic. Just two or three
Mm-hmm.
points you can mention.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So before we start, I'll just let people know what artificial intelligence is. From my experience of learning computer science engineering in 11th 12th and my first year of college and some parts of second year college, and my project being self-driving car, a mini model of self-driving car in my final year. So I'll tell you what I understand with artificial intelligence is that, you know how human brain works. Like for example, there's a child and he has an apple and he has a stone, right? So he doesn't know anything, he's completely new to things, he's seeing things for the first time. He tries eating the stone, that breaks his teeth, it doesn't have any nutrients, he doesn't feel well after eating stone. So now he knows that he doesn't have to eat the stone. Now he tries the apple, he enjoys it, it's really tasty, it has nutrients, and it makes him feel good. So now he knows that he has to eat the apple. So that's how artificial intelligence works as well. So, neural networking, like how our brain is attached to like it makes us do certain things. So that's how artificial intelligence is. Basically, we are teaching the machine things, like we are providing it with data, and the machine is like experimenting with it and giving us results, and now it's getting smarter and smarter, just like a human, it's getting smarter, right?
Mm.
With experience. So it is also having experience and it's getting smarter. So that, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what part
Yeah,
of
that's the
artificial.
thing. Yeah, it's all about like how we put the information, what kind of information we are putting in a software or whatever. Like that software will work in that way. So this is the thing. It's happening. Like what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is nothing but just all of the like bunch of like the informations are there that people putting on the Google or all the websites. So ChatGPT is collecting all the websites together and giving us a particular information about that. So that's the thing is working. Yeah, but it's super good. Yeah, like we can like it's saving a lot of time about us. Like I'm using ChatGPT even my office work or in my own work. So whatever the writing and all things, whatever the like, I've learned it nowadays. I'm making thumbnails as I said, and I'm using Photoshop. So I'm new, I'm beginner, and now I'm quite good. But back then, like when I started, that time I used to use ChatGPT. Oh, I'm doing this thing. What's the thing? How can I use this word? What's the shortcut of this particular effect? So I'm using this thing. And in window, like if you are using ChatGPT in your laptop, or that time there is a particular alt plus space. This is a uh, thing that we can open. Instantly we can open the ChatGPT app. So suddenly, if I click here, like my ChatGPT opened and it's closed. So every time when I'm doing like alt plus space and this is done. Okay, close. So in this way,
Okay.
even I can show you my chat gpt. So I have a particular thing, like this is my chat gpt. So if it's okay, so these are the chats that I did. So let's suppose like improve english. So I have
Hmm.
a particular chat, improve english
Hmm.
करके है ना. So in that chat, like whatever he knows, like it knows everything about my english level, like what I did, because I have I did a lot of things with
Yeah.
that this thing. And every time when I open this history and I write everything, it's giving me same kind of thing. And even I
Nice.
have another chat, like chat history. This is called healing. So I've texted everything about my life, like my how my life is going on and all these things. So there is a certain feature, memory update. So whatever you are typing in this chat GPT, it will update. Like okay,
Hmm.
this is the Rahul. So this is the thing is happening. So all the time, whatever you are doing, you can do. Yeah, it's sometimes it could be a scary thing, but no, but I think it's not every, like there is a no privacy and all in this era, internet era. So that's the thing.
Yeah, but I think that AI is also like it's good, but it's also bad in a way. It's taking people's jobs these days. A lot of people. So if you're not aware, like in the software industry, uh, there's this thing going on where like skilled people are not getting jobs anymore,
Mm.
despite having work
Yeah, like
experience also. So that's because of AI. Now AI has become so good that it can do the work of a mediocre engineer, of a software engineer, like the entry level engineer. AI can do it
mm,
itself. And
like all
then
the
why would a
associates and
company,
what. Yeah.
yeah, why would a company want to invest in people when they can make these things done for free and faster with the help of AI? So
Yeah, but
there are pros
not
and
free.
cons.
AI is not free, I think. It's also
Well,
having their own, yeah,
they are
yeah,
making the,
packages and all. But
yeah,
so
well,
yeah, some of the things are free, like we can use. But the thing is like yeah, so many things, like as a virtual assistant, if somebody is working, so there is a no need to virtual assistant. There are a lot of websites, AI websites, that they are doing chatting with the customers. But I think still we are having a lot of jobs, like people are hiring virtual assistants, or all the things are like how can I say, all things, a lot of things are there. Yeah, but somewhere it took jobs.
well, taking the jobs is just a small thing actually. AI is becoming self aware, like not right now, but it will eventually, if you know that. Because AI, well, like I told you, right, humans are learning things. Similarly, AI is learning things. And don't you think there will be a point one day where AI becomes fully aware that we are taking advantage of AI, we are using it for our own good? So when it becomes self-aware, things can get quite scary, I think.
Yeah, you know that movie Robot, the
Terminator,
old movie. I think
Terminator,
Robot was the movie. I don't know the name, but I think there
Terminator,
was
I think.
Terminator. Not, no, it's not. It's a Hindi movie. Hindi Robot. You know, Hindi movie was there. Rajnikant's movie.
Chitti,
Yeah,
the
Titi was the robot's name. Yeah, that's the thing. So in that movie, yeah, that happened. So the thing is like, yeah, even nowadays, like people are making robots, so many robots with the AI feature. So that's also a thing.
people
Yeah,
are getting
yeah,
attached to AIs. People are preferring AI over their friends. It's getting scary, and it's just getting started because AI is going to get smarter and smarter and with faster pace now. Okay, so I'll wrap up the session then, and it was really nice talking to you. And let's have the session again soon.
yeah, sure, sure, we will. I would love to
Okay.
talk
Have
about
a great night, I
night.
suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, have a
All
great
right.
night too. Bye. Good night.